I'm Andy Hindman, guitar tech for the Goo Goo Dolls. I take care of Robby Takac, bass player.
Okay.
And I've been here for 8 years. I started with them in '99, and they picked me up right out of a van. I was literally touring in a van with the opening act, as I did for 10 years, and then they pulled me out of a van, and I haven't been in a van since. So it's good. We're pretty stationary once we're in a town. It's not that we're in 5 cities a week, 5, 6 cities a week, and we're pretty, all we can get to is what we can get to on foot. So it's not like the high jet set lifestyle where you're in a bunch of limos going to parties all the time. It's, we're in a venue here. I woke up on a bus outside on the sidewalk at 10 o'clock this morning, and came in here, and I've been hanging out here all day, filling with guitars. And there's, on this day there wasn't even a coffee shop open to go walk to or anything. So,
what are some places that you've seen because of this work that you might not have seen otherwise?
Well, definitely like Brazil, a few days in Rio, Australia. I've been probably almost all of Europe. South Africa was really neat, down there for a few days. I'd like to go back there. That was kind of fun. But the travel is the best part of it all. The travel is the best education of it all. And I have a college degree as well, and I still say travel is the best education for anything. Right out of high school, I jumped in a van with my buddies, and we in Columbus, Ohio, and we kicked around the same kind of little rock clubs that the Goo Goo Dolls did when they were in the late '80s, early '90s. And Robby and I can still talk about those days because we are familiar with some of the same clubs. And that's where I learned to fix a smashed guitar and run a mixing board and do all the stuff that I do now for a living instead of just getting $35 in beer money or something on the weekends.
So advice would be, what would be?
If you're into it, well, I got lucky and I got the travel bug early and just kept traveling with bands. But learning to live on the road is the most difficult thing. Just learning to live in that an abnormal lifestyle. Everything is later in the day, later in the night, and learning to adapt to that kind of stuff is the trickiest part. A lot of people can't do that, and they go home after a while.
If you weren't working in music, where do you think you'd be working right now?
Oh, I'd be a carpenter. That's what I do. I like fixing stuff and building stuff. Or playing in my own band, which is what I do as well. So.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Thank you. Good. That's great.
Matt.